So a wee bit of an issue. I'm meant to be flying to Bali tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. and then spending a couple of days in Bali and then heading on to Singapore and then eventually back to London for one of my friend's weddings where I'm a bridesmaid. However, unfortunately, a volcano erupted. I think it's about 500 miles away from Bali, and it's thrown up a big ash cloud into the atmosphere, which now means that all flights in and out of Bali are grounded, unfortunately. So I got a text today about 2 o'clock in the afternoon from the airline to say that my flight had been cancelled. There was a link to follow to rebook onto another flight. However, they've just basically cancelled all flights. Yeah, there's literally there's no options of like rebooking. So my plan was just to like wait until tomorrow and see what the situation is tomorrow. I'm in an Airbnb, which I do have to check out of tomorrow because obviously I thought I was going to be going away for 2 weeks to the wedding and to Bali. So the Airbnb has someone else moving into it, so I need to move out. So I'll need to figure that out tomorrow as well because I don't have any accommodation planned, but I will figure something out tomorrow. Yeah, I was just going to wait until tomorrow, see how the land lies and stuff like that, and then I was really hopeful that maybe like I'd be able to get another flight tomorrow night or the next day, and it would just be like one night in a hotel. However, I unfortunately don't think I'm basically going to Bali because I then got an email this evening from the place that I'm meant to be staying in Bali just saying that they'd cancelled my booking. So yeah, basically the accommodation in Bali was just like, yeah, you're probably not coming. So yeah, I now need to figure out what to do tomorrow. So I need to figure out new accommodation, figure out what I'm doing, and yeah. Thankfully, my friend's wedding isn't until a week on Saturday, so I was going to Bali early, so I do still have a few days to kind of like figure out what I'm doing basically and like book new flights. So I've got a few days to figure all that out, but yeah, wee bit stressful, mostly because I need to find accommodation tomorrow and stuff now, but it'll be fine. I'll work it out. Always figure it out in the end. It's all good. So it's been a bit of a stressful morning and afternoon. So I got up this morning and then had no word from the airline about my flights. So I went onto the website and it said there was good news that the ash cloud that cancelled all the flights wasn't as bad today, and they were hopeful that they were going to get some flights reinstated and flying again. So I managed to get rebooked on to some flights on Saturday evening from Brisbane. There's unfortunately no direct flight from Brisbane up to Bali, so what I ended up doing was just taking the flight that goes Brisbane down to Melbourne on Saturday night, and then spending the night in Melbourne on Saturday and then flying early on Sunday morning to Bali. So that would give me Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, so 3 nights in Bali. So cutting my Bali trip in half, but at least like I'm going to hopefully be on my way. And then I thought, what am I going to do now? Because I still had to check out of my Airbnb that I was in Brisbane. So there was somebody else moving in there, so I still had to move out. So I got my stuff together and then I thought, right, now what? So I booked a hostel, like as like a backup accommodation in case I couldn't find anything else because it was so last minute, like all the accommodation in Brisbane, which is already ridiculously expensive, was even more expensive. And then I thought, right, that's me at least got like a backup option while I try and figure other stuff out. And this was all before I knew that my flights and everything were going to be definitely sorted. So took my bags to QUT and they kindly let me store some bags in one of the cupboards there just so I didn't have to worry about them today. And then I just spent like all morning sorting out accommodation options. So I ended up going down the Gold Coast. So I'm now down in the Gold Coast. So Thursday afternoon, down in the Gold Coast. And then I'll have Friday and Saturday here. I'm just going to like chill out on the beach and try not to stress too much. And then get the train back up to Brisbane for Saturday night to go to the airport to hopefully catch a flight to Melbourne, stay in Melbourne on Saturday night, and then Sunday morning fly to Bali from Melbourne. Fingers crossed. And then the place that I I'm meant to be staying in Bali. They had cancelled my booking last night, which wasn't a good sign that things were going to go ahead. They just cancelled it, and I was like, what am I going to do now? But I got in touch with them today, and they've managed to like rebook stuff for me for Sunday night. So fingers crossed, should all be good. But yeah, unexpected thing to happen. But hey ho, life, these things happen. Main thing is I've got everything sorted, and surprisingly I haven't been too stressed, which is very unlike me, because normally I get stressed about these things, but actually I've been okay, which is good. And the place that I'm in just now in the Gold Coast looks really nice, so I'll show you it just now. So it's just a wee hotel apartment, got a wee balcony which looks out onto the sea, which is really nice, and there's Surfers Paradise beach down there. It's getting a wee bit cloudy, so we've been having afternoon storms, so I think there's a storm probably on the way, so it's got a wee bit cloudy, but it has been a really nice day so far today. Reckon there's a thunderstorm on its way. Check those clouds behind me. So currently just chilling in the Gold Coast in my hotel, just having a McDonald's breakfast. Been up since like 4:30, just couldn't sleep, and the sun came up at like 4:15, woke up at 4:30, saw the sunrise, that was quite cool, and then I just went and got breakfast, and then I'm just sitting here getting picked up at 6:45. I'm going to go scuba diving, just an assisted dive. Done it once before. I would like to do my own PADI certification course, but unfortunately I don't have time for that just now, but maybe in the future. Just now I'm just going to go and do a wee introductory dive, which will be quite cool. Enjoying my unexpected few days in Surfers Paradise. I've just gone surfing at Broad Beach, so just decided to book a 2-hour surf lesson. It's good, caught some waves, I think I managed to stand up, feeling quite chuffed with myself. Yeah, and then this morning I went scuba diving, so that was pretty awesome, really enjoyed that, that was good fun. The guy, well, I wasn't really expecting to be kind of going solo. I thought I'd be like an assisted dive where I'm like linked on to someone else and they're controlling my buoyancy and everything, but I got to control it all myself, and that was really cool. Really enjoyed it actually. Definitely thrown in at the deep end, quite literally, but managed absolutely fine. And yeah, had a really good day actually. It's a nice wee day today. So I'm just going to go and catch the bus back up to Surfers Paradise. It's about a 20-minute bus journey right along the coast from Broad Beach back up to Surfers. It's, what time is it? 3:30, and the clouds are starting to roll in, so I think there's probably going to be a bit of thunder and lightning, some rain, so I'm going to try and beat that and get back up to the hotel beforehand. Just chilling on the beach before I go and catch the train back up to Brisbane and then through to the airport, and then hopefully getting a flight tonight at 9 p.m. down to Melbourne, stay the night in Melbourne, and then up to Bali in the morning. The flights seem to be back up and running again, but there's not really any going from Brisbane, so yeah, just leaving from Melbourne instead. I've had a good couple of unexpected days on the Gold Coast. Yeah, so yesterday scuba diving was absolutely amazing, so much fun. Yeah, really enjoyed it. I'd like to actually come back again, I think, and try and do my PADI certificate at some point, but we'll see how I am for time, because I've only got another couple of weekends left before I have to go back home. So we'll see what happens. And then surfing was hard. I might bit off more than I could chew yesterday with diving in the morning and then surfing in the afternoon. I was quite tired by the time I'd done surfing. Ended up in bed for like 9 p.m. last night because I was just so tired. And then this morning got up, check-out was 10, so checked out the place I was in. It was really nice. It's called the Beachcomber Resort. Yep, really nice. A nice wee balcony looking out onto Surfers Paradise Beach. It is schoolies this weekend, so they were getting everything all set up for schoolies. So schoolies is like a big kind of end of year high school event, and they're expecting like thousands of teenagers to descend on Surfers Paradise for that. So yeah, I'm heading off today and it starts today, so hopefully I'll manage to avoid the mayhem. But yeah, it looks like it's a really well organised event, and it would be great. Like if you were in high school, I would have loved to have gone to it when I was in 6th year of high school. So yeah, yeah. And then after I checked out, I just went and got a wee massage, just to chill out, pass some time. Went a wee walk along the beach. I don't actually know what beach I'm on right now, but I went and got some lunch at just like the surf club, so did that, and that was pretty good. Yeah, I just got a burger, chicken burger of course, and now I'm just chilling on the beach.